Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Gaming in My Mama's House with me, Super Dave. And today we are playing F1 2017. F1 2017 is a bigger and better game. Literally, the game has more depth. The career mode now gives players the opportunity to unlock classic races, unlike before where you just competed in the F1 Championship. Now, as you progress in the F1 Championship, you get to unlock classic car races, giving the game much more depth. This also makes F1 2017 compete with traditional racing simulator games where as you progress in the game you unlock different events, so it gives the game more depth and more to do than just the online championship and just the career mode. The beauty about the career mode is that now it gives you the option to learn each and every track and experience Formula One as a whole. So from tire management to track acclimatization to fuel saving. Fuel saving is one of the few things you'll need to master really quickly in F1 2017, because if you don't, you might find yourself running out of fuel before an end of the race or in the middle of the race or even while you're leading the race, which is even worse. And in Formula One there's no refueling, so you can't go to the pits and refuel your car. So it's something I really liked about the game, and it's something that I admire about the game. It's actually giving you a thorough F1 experience.
Fantastic. That was the fastest lap.
With that said, if you are not a huge F1 fan, I don't think you'll enjoy F1 2017 as someone who actually loves Formula One and who follows Formula One, because all the events in the game are based on the sport of Formula One. So it's a good way to teach yourself about Formula One and to learn about the sport of Formula One if you're interested in it. If you turn on the TV and you see Formula One playing and you see a bunch of guys racing around a circuit for a number of laps and you think, what are these guys doing? F1 2017 is not for you. And I guess this is a point where the game loses a whole bunch of people, because for purists, pure F1 fans, they love each and every detail about this game. But if you're not really into Formula One, you probably wouldn't gravitate towards the game. If you've ever watched an F1 race and you hear the commentators talk about the drivers going through different settings while they're on a hot lap, well, F1 2017 gives you the opportunity to do so. It's not the easiest of tasks to do, where you have to like talk to your chief engineer and ask him who's behind you, how's your teammate doing, what's the race strategy is, what our race strategy is, and all this goes down on your controller. And I found it a bit tricky to try and navigate that side menu on top of trying to concentrate on my ranking points and when I have to hit my apex in a corner, so it's a very technically challenging video game in terms of gameplay controls, and it lets, just like I said before, it is truly the most ultimate F1 experience there is out there or that has ever been made.
Fantastic. You've won the Grand Prix.
With all that said, F1 2017 gets a solid 9 out of 10. Newcomers to the game might find it a bit too technical for them, but if you're an absolute F1 fan like me, actually scrap that 9 out of 10. F1 2017 gets a 10 out of 10 for me. I love Formula One. I try to watch as much Formula One as I possibly can when it's playing on TV, and the video game itself, F1 2017, gives me the perfect opportunity to experience all those F1 moments that I see on TV and I wish I was a part of. Let me know in the comment section below what you think of F1 2017. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, also hit that like button. My name is Super Dave, and this has been another episode of Gaming in My Mama's House.